Speaking at the Caribbean Development Bank's 52nd meeting, President Hyginus Leon says that efforts to reduce the Caribbean's food import bill must include opportunities for women.
We know historically in this region, women are disproportionately affected by food and nutrition security. As a region, we must therefore focus on building a modern, competitive, inclusive, and resilient agricultural sector in which food and nutrition security have primacy of place and the potential for wealth creation as an attraction to young agripreneurs.
President Leon revealed that the bank has begun discussions on how to mobilize and finance links between women in farming and the traditional marketplace.
In endorsing this shared vision for food security, facilitated by our current agricultural policy and strategy and integrated logistics, we have already commenced discussions with partners on mobilizing flexible and innovative financing to support this initiative. We also believe that our appraisal of the establishment of a CDB-led regional hub for the International Trade Center Global Initiative She Trades will be able to integrate more women in the regional and global agri-trade business, providing value added for women-owned agri-enterprises.
Now for your market updates. In foreign exchange trading for Friday, June 17, the US dollar sold for an average of $152.70. The Canadian dollar ended trading at $117.56. The pound sterling traded for $185.81, and the euro sold for an average of $162.69. The following reflects the movement of the JSE indices in Friday's trading session. The JSE index declined by 324 points to close at over 300,000 units. The junior market index advanced by 80 points to close at over 4,000 units. The combined market index advanced by 423 points to close at over 300,000 units. And the all Jamaican composite index declined by 101 points to close at over 400,000 units. Overall market activity resulted from trading in 104 stocks, of which 53 advanced, 41 declined, and 10 traded firm. Stocks advanced for 1834 Investments Limited, AMG Packaging and Paper Company Limited, and Barita Investments Limited. Stocks declined for 138 Student Living Jamaica Limited, 138 Student Living Jamaica Limited Variable Preference, and Berger Paints Jamaica Limited. Trading firm were Blue Power Group Limited, Everything Fresh Limited, and I Create Limited ordinary shares. The following companies represent the overall volume leaders. JMME Group 7.25% preference shares with over 3 million units, Sagicor Select Funds Limited Financial, and Fosrich Company Limited with over 2 million units. In regional stocks in Trinidad and Tobago, Clico Investment Fund was the sole security with over 5,000 shares. On the Barbados Stock Exchange, Government of Barbados Bond Series B was the volume leader with over 17,000 shares, followed by Epley Caribbean Property Fund Value Fund, which traded 10,000 shares. Strict COVID lockdowns, crackdowns on tech companies, and real estate slumps are challenging China's economic expansion, and with predictions of growth shortfall of 5.5%, the country announced the implementation of a stimulus package. Al Jazeera News has the details.
So Beijing has announced a 33-point stimulus package in an attempt to boost economic growth. The measures include loans for small businesses and airlines, cheap mortgages for first-time home buyers, and subsidies to help people buy electric cars and laptops. The plan also includes big spending on infrastructure. And China has turned to state-owned policy banks to provide more than $120 billion in funding for the projects.
In market data for oil prices were stable, although struggling to reverse last week's losses as the market balanced tightening supplies with concerns about slowing global economic growth. Brent crude were down 14 cents or 0.12% at $112.98, and West Texas Intermediate crude was up 13 cents or 0.12% at $109.69 a barrel. That was the business report on PBCJ. I'm Danita Rodney.